welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Danny. I make videos regarding lifestyle, career, and travel. In this video in particular, I'm doing a Sephora haul unboxing. I went to Jamaica for vacation and I needed to re-up on my spring summer makeup because, as you know, as a brown skinned girly, I'm not the same color I am in the winter and December as I am in June. Get my things for vacation and then also just for the summer season. We're gonna do a quick unboxing. I did go through some of the products when I went to Jamaica, kind of like repackaged them just so it can be like an actual unboxing. Just see what I got, and yeah, it's a major haul. It was a lot of items. This is so fun. The re-upping of makeup and fragrances. I can't wait to share what I purchased with you all. Come on, let's check it out. Time to get into it. My first purchase that I had was a lot of fragrances. I needed to re-up, or just to get the spring summer fragrances. Okay, so this one is the fragrances. So I'll go over that first. Go over my favorites for spring, summer, and just kind of go from there. Okay, so first I have the Patrick Ta. This is the dual end sculpting brush. I really needed like one designated just for that. I feel like you can never have too many brushes. You just want quality brushes as well. And so I've heard a lot of good things about Patrick Ta and his brushes, so purchased. I think this one was $45 if I'm not mistaken. So I picked up this eyeshadow palette, the Empowered. This one has a lot of pretty summery colors, which is why I really wanted to get it. It went out of stock because at the time when I was adding things to my basket, Sephora sale, like the spring one. So it was like April-ish, May, when I had added this to my cart, and then went away and this is out of stock. I was like, no, I've been having my eye on this for a minute. So I haven't even really used it. It went with me, but it was too much running around and last minute-ishness when it was in Jamaica. So I just didn't have time to like really put on a full face and really take my time, especially with the eyeshadow. I could have, oh, look at these colors. Like, even if I use them for like a highlight, like down here, it's so pretty. Like, and yeah, it's very rich colors, and I cannot wait to get into, yeah, this palette right here. Definitely needed my concealers. I have the Too Faced. I have the Caramel and Mocha. I hope it's the right way, Mocha. Caramel and Mocha. Again, just going into, well, I'm already this one normally, but going into the summer, it's like, yeah, it's time. And Too Faced, the concealer, full coverage. This, aside from Westman Atelier, the concealer, this is my second recommendation when clients would come into Sephora asking like a full coverage concealer. When people would come in and ask for like top quality concealer, I'd be like, just Too Faced. Like, they haven't let me down. One of my favorites, this one and the Rare Beauty concealer. So my top three would probably, one will be Westman Atelier. Love their foundations and their concealers, just amazing. Then it would be Too Faced, and then three would be Rare Beauty. So needed to re-up on some concealer. So I got the Fenty Beauty Invisimatte. I was like, this was really important for being down in Jamaica, especially when it comes to making sure like my oil, because I'm more oil prone. So I needed to be able to have something that would help with the oil reduction, and with like when I'm wearing makeup or whatever the case may be, at night when we went out, just put it on the face and then being able to blot the oil and everything and make sure that it was controlling the oil. So this one worked really well while I was in Jamaica. Another reason why I wanted to do a haul and get new products, because I'm really trying to perfect the soft glam. And I've been looking at different artists to follow when it comes to makeup application for soft glam. So I basically just looked at the items that she used and purchased, because when I tell you, first off, the model is beautiful. So you really don't have to do a lot when it comes to that. But that's her handle. It's XOSHUGG, so XO Shug. And I was reading in the comments and I had to agree with them. They were saying like in 2025, people really don't do full face makeup tutorials or soft glam or full glam makeup tutorials anymore. I'm like, that is so true. So when I found this one, I was like, oh, I saved it to my favorites. And I'll definitely be going back to check it out and to just practice to see if I can perfect the craft, right? So I purchased the NARS Body Glow, the bronzing oil. Yeah, this is getting returned. When I put this on, I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking it was gonna be like Fenty, what was it back in the day? It's like the lava, let me see. The Fenty Beauty Body Lava. That's what I thought it was going to be like, and it wasn't. And so I was like, this is such a pretty color. And then to have it on me, I was like, oh my gosh. But no, I'm returning it. Okay, so it comes out really pretty, right? So, oh, okay, let me just do a little bit. Okay. Oh, it's like all shimmery and it's so pretty. But the only thing is like, it doesn't really leave like that. I don't know, like I thought it would be like not thicker, but I thought it would be more shimmer with it, you know? So it just makes my skin, of course, look moisturized, but that glittery glow that I was looking for, So I'm like, yeah, this is going back. As pretty as it is in the bottle, when it's on me, it doesn't do what I thought it was gonna do. So that's what it looks like rubbed in. And it smells nice too. It smells really good. I don't know what they could do differently, but yeah, I couldn't see myself paying $60 for this. Or $50, however much it was. I just couldn't see myself doing it, and it's not even doing what it's really or what I thought it was going to do. So this is actually getting returned. I'm actually returning like 3 items. I'm returning the body oil, the NARS body oil. I'm returning the Westman Atelier foundation stick in 12, because the 12 was like a little too dark. So I think I'm the 11.5. They have the 11, which I am in the winter time. And then I think I'm an 11.5 in the summer. I'm just playing around with the shades, but I do know the 12 was just too dark. Like even like on my face, like compared to my neck, it was just too drastic. So I was like, all right, returning. And I'm gonna switch it for the 11.5 because the 11.5 was out of stock when I was ordering stuff. Speaking of Westman Atelier, I'm trying to find it. Right here. And I believe, yep, see? This is the 11 and the 12. When I tell you, when I tell you, I have searched high and low for a foundation that matches my undertone and just works well throughout the day when it oxidizes on me, and the coverage. When I tell you, a round of applause for this brand right here. I've tried all the popular viral foundations that you could think of for the last 10 years. I've tried them all, like literally, and nothing has hit like this. The only thing that I can say is close for me when it comes to coverage and just is Bare Minerals. That's the only other foundation that has been like pretty much flawless. Now this is flawless for me. The undertone matches, and I've worn it in the wintertime, I've worn it in the summertime, and I don't know what type of magic they put in here, but as long as they never change that magic formula, they have me as a customer for life. Because my issue has been with foundation, I'll be too yellow, I've been too orange, and it might be like my color, but then once, like I say, it oxidizes and that undertone comes through and it's just plashing. They don't have a lot of shades, but it's the weirdest thing because no lie, and this is why I tried it, because I would have clients come in, and sometimes you get with a client and you're with them for like 30-45 minutes trying to find a foundation, and you're going through all of them. I stumbled upon this one, and I was like, you know what, because I wouldn't go to them because of the price, and I know when it's like a little pricier and that's like one of the first products that you try to get a customer, it's like, oh, you're just trying to sell me the most expensive thing, right? And especially since I'm a believer now, you don't want it to seem like that. So you just start off with like in between mid-price. It was this one client in particular, and she came in and I was with her for, it was a long time. It had to have been like 45 minutes to an hour. And I was just like, okay, this is one of the last products that we haven't tried for foundation. I was like, let's just see. And she was like, okay. And she tried it, and when it first went on, it didn't look like it was going to match. But as she blended it, it literally became her skin. And I was like, what type of magic? What is it? And then from then on, I went to other clients and would, like after the second or third try, I would push this. And it doesn't matter because the area where I work at Sephora, it's a tourist attraction. So a lot of people of different ethnicities, nationalities, people from different ethnicities would come through. And it worked. It's pricey, but she's that girl. She's the girl. She's the girl, okay? I love that one. All right, what else do I have in here? Oh, see, I have a third one. So this is also an 11, if it'll focus. So yeah, I have purchased 3, and I'm returning the 12 and getting my 11.5 now that it's back in stock. Yeah. I really wanted to love this. I really did, because I'm speaking on it and I have to be honest, okay? I really wanted to love it. So this is the Vital Skincare Complexion Drops. And I used this on my last day in Jamaica when I was getting ready to fly home. And I was like, you know what? I've been putting on a face and, you know, things like that. And I'm like, I just want my skin to breathe a little bit. And I was like, I want something light. I put this on and I was like, it's gonna be nice and light. It's gonna give me a tint because like my hyperpigmentation, I just wanted to cover it, right? I put this on and it was just oily, shiny, oh no girl, you can't do this, okay? That dewy look, it's not for me, okay? I know that because it just looks like I'm sweaty and it's not cute. So this is getting returned. I really wanted to love it and I thought it was good, but it's the dewy look. So I had to literally just wash it off. And then I just put this back on, like in the spots, and just buffed it out with my foundation brush. But this one, this gotta go. I'm gonna keep looking to see if I can find a tinted moisturizer, CC or BB cream. So on the days when I just don't want to have to put on makeup in a sense, and I just want to put on like just a moisturizer that has some color to it, has a tint to it, I can do that. I think I would need something that's more mattifying. And Kosas, I need to try theirs because I liked how it felt when I had put it on like my hand and I let it dry. I had it on my hand throughout the day when I was at Sephora during my shift, and it looked really well. I thought it was going to look ashy. Granted, it was my hand, but still it sucked up the oil. It felt mattifying throughout my shift. So I was like, if I can get that and see how it is on my face, yeah, I'll do that. Okay, that was mostly this purchase, like the makeup and the foundations, concealers, pretty much the makeup aspect of it. Next, we're gonna go ahead and get to my favorite, the fragrances. I think finding your fragrance and finding your scent, it's like when you find it, it's just so exciting because it's just like that's your staple from that point on. But anyway, they gave me a sample, Giorgio Armani. When I was working like in the fragrance section, I would go through all of the perfumes and the colognes and just spray them to see how they would wear and smell like on me throughout the shift. So I created like a little black book of my favorites and things that really worked for me. And yeah, this was definitely one of them because it's a nice summery fragrance. Ooh, it definitely has like not a, like it's just light and fresh and definitely gives aqua. Let me look up the actual notes for the Giorgio Armani. The fragrance family is fresh. The scent type is fresh aquatics. And then the key notes are jasmine, gardenia, and warm woods. For me, I feel like it's definitely the fresh aquatics. Smell the jasmine. So it says it's inspired by Italy's Mediterranean coast. The Giorgio Armani perfume for women is a singular blend of serenity and exhilaration, opening up with a clean, fresh perfume of citrus. And the perfume reveals a heart of intoxicating jasmine fragrance and lingers with the scent of warm cedar wood. That's one of the fragrances I was going to consider purchasing for my summer fragrance, but I have to go ahead and introduce her. Or go ahead and introduce the Jo Malone Beach Blossom came into my life and changed that, because back when I was working like in the fall, winter, or whatever, I was already thinking of the fragrances I was going to purchase for spring, and the Giorgio Armani was going to be my summer fragrance, or one of my summer fragrances, because of the aquatic, like it says, it's like when you think of it, you can see yourself on the beach, and it just gives that, you know, and that perfume blowing in the wind and everything, and the summer breeze, you know. But Jo Malone released this Beach Blossom, and it changed my mind. And wow. I had to take the travel size to Jamaica. I have to have this with me. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Anyway, it's not coming out. This is horrible, you know, because like I said, I got the travel size. I I wasn't playing no games, okay? And, and I used most of it already, okay? Look at how much I used. The lime, the coconut. Got so many compliments wearing this Jo Malone Beach Blossom. You're welcome, because you know what you can layer it with? I layer almost everything with like some vanilla, just so it can make it like a little sweeter. And the K Ali, Jo Malone lasts a very long time when you spray it. K Ali, that's my main thing too, because fragrances can smell really nice, but then I just like, what is the wear time with it, you know? People say, oh, put on Aquaphor or put on, you know, a lotion, and I'm like, I definitely do. So I want to see what lasts the longest, and that's why I say I try it on at work, wear it throughout the shift. If it lasts at the end of the shift where I'm still like, oh, that's me, I'm like, okay, let me get the travel size. Let me go ahead and see how it's really working, and I can carry it with me and everything like that. So I just test it out. And K Ali was another one. And the vanilla, you can't go wrong. I love vanilla. Even starting off as a young girl, you start off with the fragrances and stuff like that at Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret. And of course, one of my favorites back in the day was the warm vanilla sugar at Bath and Body Works. So being able to like become an adult and like trying to navigate your fragrances and, you know, figure out what works for you, and, you know, just having that grown up version in a sense. Finding an actual perfume, you know, a vanilla perfume that's not nauseating or anything like that, but just wears really well and smells nice. And K Ali is the girl. She's the girl. So I had to purchase her. So now I have to introduce the Gucci. This was released last summer, like August, and I was like, why did they wait so long to release this fragrance? Because it was the end of summer when it came out. Basically, it was like July, I think. And I was like, I wish they released it like the spring, so it could have lasted me the whole, you know, spring, summertime. But this was what I went to first. This right here, I was like, oh, I have to get her this year. The whole bottle, okay? Think of mango powdery. That's this one right here, the Gorgeous Orchid. Let's put her front and center, okay? Let's put her right here, okay? And I'll just go over the notes really quick. If she has vanilla, okay? She has vanilla. She is a floral and a warm floral with vanilla duo, vanilla orchid, marine ozonic accord. So this is Gucci's first for gourmand fragrance, and it says Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid Eau de Parfum. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm trying to be extra. For women is a vanilla lover's dream. All right, it blends an enchanting contrast of sweet, warm vanilla balance with marine ozonic accord, which adds an unexpected freshness to the vanilla to create an intoxicating scent. So when I say intoxicating, enchanting, this is for your, I feel like this is everyday wear. Of course, you can wear all of the fragrances, especially in the summertime, to me, every day, but she's more like, I'm going to brunch, I'm going to go to the farmer's market, I just want to go out really quick, run a couple errands. I'm going to spritz her with a little bit of her, and yeah, she's your everyday girl. So I don't know how I'm picking up mango in it, but if you think of, like they say, vanilla mixed with mango and then a little bit of powder, that is her. And it smells so pretty, and it lasts. And so last but certainly not least for my fragrances, I have my Valentino Born in Roma, the green one. Emphasis on the green one, because I feel like people sleep on this one. People don't talk about this one, but this is the one. It's sensual, it's sexy, it's floral, it's warm. Think of like jazz in the garden. You're going to the museum at night, you're going to like the art gallery, like they have a 8 o'clock showing or something. Then they have jazz in the garden at the art gallery or something. She gives grown and sexy and sensual. I had to. Oh, that's another good way of putting it for the Gucci. It says the result is a sensual, long-lasting, which it is, fragrance that's creamy. And because I said the powdery mango, that's where I feel like that's a good way of describing it. Creamy, uplifting, and perfect for any occasion, and that's facts. Like I said, she's your everyday girl. Okay, so for the Valentino Born in Roma, fragrance family is florals. The scent type is warm florals. And so fragrance description says an ambery floral perfume for women born from the abundant gardens of Roma. This bold fragrance opens with the woody scent of lapsang souchong tea leaves and blends with radiant jasmine, absolute, and substantially sourced vanilla extract for a long-lasting sensual scent. Real sensual. Really, before I even read it, yes, warm, sensual, yes, ma'am. You see, and I had I'll leave the vanilla travel size as well. These 3, I had so many compliments of them. And you can't go wrong with any of them. I was going to purchase this one, but I was like, you're going overboard in the travel size. And I was just like, just work with it, you know? I was like, get your vanilla base one, okay? Because this one has a lot of vanilla notes in it. So I was like, get your vanilla base one and then just go in with the others. So I was trying to be a little, think it through and everything. So those are my fragrances, and these are my favorite fragrances for the spring, summer. And I don't know if I'm gonna retire her once summer's over. She might just make an appearance in the fall. All right, let's get through this last box. Lord of mercy. All right. I don't want to hurt myself. Okay, this is dangerous. I don't even want to remember what I really purchased in this. Okay, let's start off. Just hit you with the Total Face brushes because I needed it. Quite frankly, I just needed new brushes, and I really like the Sephora collection brushes, especially when they write what the brush is supposed to be used for. It's really helpful. You're not looking at your brushes trying to guess yes, you can use your brushes interchangeably, but it just helps. And when I was going to Jamaica, just some nice, fresh, clean brushes. I believe the full face set or the total set, I think this one is like $60, but I was just like, it's needed. So, sticking with the brushes, I also purchased the Sephora Duo Cheek Brush. It's kind of like the Patrick Ta one. I wanted one for bronzer, and then I wanted one for blush. So that's why I purchased 2 separate ones. So the Patrick Ta, because I also purchased his bronzer, I believe. Yeah, I did, didn't I? I think I did. I think that's coming up actually. Yeah, because I purchased that, I wanted it to pair with his product, and then I just bought this to go with the different blushes and things that I have also purchased, which will come up as well. So speaking of blush, I think that was it for brushes. No, I think I do have one more brush. I think I have one more brush. One more brush somewhere. Yes, I do. So this is the fluffy brush. I saw this posted on XL Suge's video, and so that's why I went ahead and purchased this, just so that I could have as many as the products and brushes that she used, so that hopefully my makeup soft glam look will come out looking similar to hers, until I can actually, you know, like I mentioned before, really perfect the craft. So I purchased this. So this is another brush that I purchased. I purchased the Rare Beauty. This one is the blush. This is the Luminous Powder blush. So I really wanted something that was going to just look really warm. I wanted something with color but still had like golden undertones to it, and I felt like this really did, and it would look really pretty on my skin. So this is what it looks like. I can open it up. Lovely. So look at that. Look at that. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, so. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. So yeah, I purchased this. What else do we have in here? Oh, here's the Patrick Ta. This is the Powder Bronzer Duo. Okay. And I have the She's Bronze for medium. Yep. So I was like, yep, this will be used this summer as well. Love his products. Cannot go wrong with I use this first and then this second. This melts it, this seals it in. Melts, seals. Match made in heaven, okay? But like they say, it's all, oh, and I forgot. I purchased the Huda Beauty, the Easy Bake Setting Spray, because I wanted a travel size, because I didn't take those with me to Jamaica. Because I'm like, when it comes to aerosol and things like that, I'm like, I don't know what I'm really supposed to be packing, so I was just like, so yeah, this right here, it works really well. She melted and it lasted. My makeup looked really good throughout the night because we were going out, so. But yes, as they say, it's important, your primer, how you set your face to get ready to put on your makeup. So I did it a little backwards, but I also had purchased these two right here. I used to be a Smashbox oil control girl, but then I tried Milk years ago when they like first came, or was it like, I don't know if they had just first came to Sephora, but maybe like, wow, like 6 years ago. And I tried it and I fell in love. Like it felt like it like sucked everything into place, but then it was still hydrating and it didn't leave me looking oily or anything like that. It just felt really nice and the application, yeah. So I've been rocking with Milk for a minute now when it comes to this is the Hydro Grip Primer. You know how it looks was what captured me when I first saw it, and it was just super cute, like the color and everything. I'm like, what is this? And then she was saying like how it's a clean product and everything. I was like, well, that's important, you know, I need to gravitate more towards some cleaner products if I'm going to be wearing makeup more. And so yeah, and when I started using this, I was like, oh, they got me. And then of course you can't go wrong with the Urban Decay. This is the Face Primer Grip, the all-nighter, because I feel like you can never have too many primers. They're needed. Like I said, setting your face for the application when it comes to putting on your foundation and your concealer and the rest of the face, so important. I might as well go ahead and go to concealer next because it's only right, and you know who it is. Like I said, I love them so much. I love West Matte out here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And this is the concealer. I have T4 and D1. T4, this one is more so for highlighting-ish, because even this color is still like matching my skin. So if I wanted to go lighter, I probably will go to like a T1 or 2. I don't know if it'll, but this one I could use for it. But see, it's basically my color. So yeah, I purchased this one as the like highlight, but no. And I bought this one. This is the D4. No, this is D1. So this is D1. This is T4 and this is D1. And D1, I was going to use this as my actual color and then use the other one as a highlight. But then this one, I'm like, It works, and I think as the summer goes on, this will definitely work for me for like my face, and then this as the highlight. But as of right now, I still need to get a little bit more almondy brown before I can use this one as, you know, the main concealer, because I think I'm still in this area, T1. Or no, sorry, I keep saying that. I'm T4. And for highlight, I feel like I could do T2. All right, what else do we have? Okay. Oh my gosh. I tried this just because I'm sold. Like, it's a nice, thick applicator. And when it goes on, it just separates your lashes. Let me see, let me show you this side. It separates your lashes and just adds so much volume. Yeah, look at this. Like, it's a nice thick applicator. And I always get the smaller travel size versions instead of the large ones, because I've noticed with the larger mascaras, it clumps like when you get the larger size. But when you get the travel size, I don't feel like it clumps as much. So I usually get the travel size of the mascaras. Trying to see what else. I also have purchased the Better Than Sex because this one was my tried and true for a long time. But I think I'm switching over. I don't know what happened. But I like how my lashes looked with this one instead of Huda Beauty. Am I winding down yet? So much. Okay. As I mentioned, I'm in Jamaica. It's summer. Sometimes I carry my fan with me. Not them where them fans at, not that type of fan. My little battery operated one. And so this is what I took with me to Jamaica. And this is it has grapes, or it's grapeseed water. And you just mist your face afterwards, and you just use the fan, and it just settles everything back down. Or if you're just hot and you just like, I need to cool off, like just really quick, it goes on. It's so light. And yeah, she was my best friend in Jamaica with my fan because it was hot. Okay. And then I just got a larger bottle from just stateside or whatever. So when I need it or something, going to the pool, you know, we want to mist real quick, or going to the beach and you don't want to hop back into the water like at that moment, you just kind of just want to cool down real quick, put something on your face, put that fan. Yeah, that's why I got this one, the smaller one and the larger one. And then, as I mentioned, I really wanted a bronzer, and I didn't even get a chance to use it. So I'm gonna keep it. This one I think was only $39, and it looks like it'll actually look like the Fenty Lava when it goes on. So this is the Rio de Janeiro, and I'm just gonna keep it and try it and see what happens. And if it doesn't work, it just doesn't work. Point blank, period. They gave me a little sample of the Gucci So this is the Gucci Rouge. So I got the Gucci They Met in Argentina lipstick as my free sample. So I was like, let's see. Oh, this is pretty. Yep. I like it. I like it a lot. No, I'm not gonna do that because I got stuff on my lips already, like a balm, and I don't want to make it sticky. And last but not least, very important, very importante, I got the daily cleanser. Okay. Take care of your brushes because, like I mentioned, your brushes is what really helps with your face and the smooth application when it comes to your makeup. So just the in-between use, but like when I'm not doing a deep clean of my brushes. So that was a lot, girl. So I'm returning these 3 items. Where is it? This is the 12 and the Westman Atelier. This was also in, or this was an 11. And then lastly, the NARS. So these 3, the big 3 that I will be returning. Everything else I will be keeping. Oh, to seal it all in, I did purchase the Kate Ollie, the travel size. And she was put to use in Jamaica. Now I can rip it up, right? Because I'm like, finished using her. So yeah, this, So my favorite fragrances. Yeah. Favorite fragrances for spring, summer. My favorite products. Like I just love it so much. I just love it. Okay, the Westman Atelier, the foundation and the concealer. This one surprised me. I was not expecting to be blown away like I was. So this one, she did me right because I didn't have lashes when I was in Jamaica. And I was just like, wow, I'm a believer. So, and I'm trying to think what else are my favorite products. So far, I gotta continue to work with it and see. And I'm excited to play in it. It's like I'm a little kid at Christmas. Like I'm like, oh, I got new goodies. I got new toys. I'm excited. I'm ready for the spring. Summer can officially start June 22nd or 20th, whatever day you're supposed to be. I'm ready for you. I'm ready. So anyway, this was fun. I had a good time. I think I'll do the same thing when winter comes and I do my winter haul because let me tell you something. I smelled the Drake Summer Mink. I don't know if it's unisex or it's supposed to be male. I'm getting it. That is going to be my fault. That Summer Mink smells amazing. And I'm like, I love that the name is Summer Mink because of course Drake be wearing minks in the summertime because he's Drake. But it's like the perfume itself. You can wear it in the summer. You can wear it in the winter. It's just luxury. Like when I smelled it, I was like, okay. I see you, Drake. I might just have to go ahead and get it for summer. I don't know. I'm trying to do right, okay? Because I feel like I went excessive with my fragrances. But I'm like, one more. The Summer Mink can't hurt. My brother purchased it. And I was like, he was like, you want to get one? I'm like, went to Ulta and I was like, I don't know. I just did this major haul. I'm like, fall will be here before we know it. I'm like, I can wait. I think I can wait. Probably sneak a couple of his, like, you know. But anyway, this was so fun. But yeah, this is what my haul was for Sephora Spring Summer 2025. And this is a Sephora employee haul. So Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe since you made it down to the end of the video. So just keep an eye out for more videos to come. So see you later. So just kidding, I'm back. The last couple items I purchased because it was the last minute and I had to run to the mall like the night before. And I purchased the wrong one, and I got the Makeup Forever, but this isn't what I need. So this is also going to be a return. I also got a beauty blender. Can't have too many, can't go wrong with a beauty blender. And lastly, when I talk about faves, the Summer Fridays. The cherry, it has that tint to it. So if you don't want to wear lipstick and you just want to put on a little bit, yeah. And it's very pigmented. So yeah, I'm gonna actually just go ahead and test on this line. And it feels so good. So yeah, when we talk about favorites, Summer Fridays, this cherry one, especially like for the summer, I love, you see it gives me a little pinkish reddish tint, you know? Love my fragrances. And of course, my Westman Atelier foundation and concealers. So that's my updated, because I definitely forgot I had a little bag right here of a little couple extra goodies. So now this is it. This is the end of the Sephora haul. So now that you actually made it to the end, go ahead and like and subscribe and just keep your eye out. Put the notifications on so that when I release another vlog, another video, you'll be first to know. Hopefully this helped you to start your spring summer haul for your makeup. All right, so talk to you later.